Faith can't function on a foundation of lies. You see, a narcissist is all built and based on constructing and fabricating a false reality that they live in and that they are the number one person. They are the king of their kingdom. They are the God of their own universe. And as a result, they'll continue to build that false reality time and time and time again so they can exist there. As a result, faith has no place in there. Christianity, religion, has no place in the construct that a narcissist has built because they've built it all on lies. If you guys don't know who I am, my name's Ben Taylor with Raw Motivations. Would love to talk to you more and interact with you about narcissism. That's why I'm here. That's what this channel is for. I'm on here to promote awareness about narcissism, healing, change, and growth. That's why I'm here. I talk to people who struggle with narcissism. I try to get them to stop lying, try to get them into counseling, into therapy, try to work to build them to be a better person, try to work with them, but it has to come from them. So don't contact me if you have a narcissist and you're like, hey, contact my narcissist. It's a waste of my time. I'm not doing it. I'm also on here to work with people that have been abused by narcissists, people that are in narcissistic abusive relationships or have gotten out of one and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to start validating themselves. They don't know how to start growing themselves. They don't know how to start focusing on change, growth, and healing to become that person that they know they used to be and that they want to be. A lot of times I'm working with people to break the trauma bonds, to break the previous things that they've had to go through, the lies that have been put on them by a narcissist that keep them contained and controlled even months after the relationship has ended. The trauma bonds can be really hard, can be really difficult. So if you're on here, like, follow, subscribe, rate me, anything like that, just be able to follow, just to be able to share the news about what's going on, to bring awareness about narcissism, how it affects people, how it damages people. If you want to interact more, follow me, go to my website, rawmotivations.com, click on one-on-ones, pick a time, let's talk. I'm here to be able to help other people deal with narcissism, whether that's what you're dealing with yourself or whether you're dealing with the narcissistic abuse side. That's what I'm here for. So how I said before, faith can't function on a foundation of lies. This is key for people to understand because a lot of people, a lot of religions, a lot of Christianity out there takes narcissism and they try to throw God at it. They try to throw the Bible at it. They try to throw different aspects that are true and they try to put it on narcissism. They say, oh, this is just pride. You just need to be less prideful. Oh, you just aren't loving your wife or your spouse or your husband. You just need to love them better. Oh, you just need to respect them. Oh, you just need to love them. Oh, you just need to... And they start throwing all these things that boil down to the aspect of just love God better. Just love God more. Just trust Him more. Just trust a higher power more. And while all that is good in its own context and good in its own way, and I'm not bashing that because I am a Christian now, after coming out of all this stuff, after realizing what I've done, after working on my change and growth, you can't just throw stuff at it and expect it to stick when it can't stick on fake walls. And you see, the narcissist has built lies upon lies, brick by brick, fabricating the false reality that they live in. And as a result, you can't build anything true. You can't build anything construct to be able to get to a place of healing and change until you break through the lies. Until you get to a place where a person will admit the lies that they have and the lies that keep them from other people, that keep them from the real reality, there's no hope. There's no hope in growth or change. This is what I did for a long period of time. I built lies upon lies upon lies from a young age all the way into my dating years, my college years, my married years. All these things kept progressing, and I continued to habitually and constantly lie time after time after time and never breaking out of that cycle. And the thing is, I couldn't get to the place to accept a higher power, to accept God, to accept truth. I couldn't get to that place because I was building everything on lies. And anytime I try to put any tiny bit of truth, anytime anybody would try to force any bit of tiny truth or a tiny moment of realization of this is actually truth or honesty, it would fall right through because it was not built on anything substantial. What a narcissist does is they construct this fabric, this false reality that can't hold anything. And until they get to the place where they can cut the lies and be honest, they're never going to be able to build anything solid at all. This is what I did. I lied to myself. I lied to my wife. I lied to my boss. I lied to my job. I lied to my friends. Lied to my coworkers. I lied to my family. I lied to God. I lied to everyone. And nothing anyone did and nothing that anyone said could help me build anything concrete on that foundation of lies. Because it would always fall through. It would always fail. It would always block me from understanding and realizing the truth because of the lies that I fabricated. I fabricated 7 different lies that really is what has changed my life, identifying and starting to understand what those lies have done to my life, to others, to my relationship with my wife, to my relationship with God, to my relationship with other people out there. Those lies started to put up those walls and those barriers. And as a result, there is no foundation of truth. There is no foundation of honesty. There is no foundation that you can build off of. See, this is why a narcissist won't change, because they won't be honest. They won't get to the place where they are truthful and honest and real and raw about the things that they are thinking and doing and feeling. And as a result, they can't change. And any change that you see or happens for a moment is short-lived and short-fused and fizzles out. Because of the fact that it's not built on truth. It's not built on honesty. You see, when you have truth, it's based on the facts. When you have facts, you can identify and you can see this is what's wrong. This is what's happened. This is what you've done. Now let's figure out the steps to be able to change. You can't have true change. You can't have lasting change if it's not built on truth, if it's not built on facts. You've heard before the phrase, the truth will set you free. I've heard it as well. But through the Wake Up Warrior Project, I've heard it more, the facts will set you free. Because that is ultimately what you need to be able to grow and to change, by acknowledging these are the facts. Right, wrong, and different doesn't matter. This is the fact of where I am. And the only way that I can change anything is acknowledging where I am and acknowledging where I need to be and acknowledging, hey, I need to develop a plan and steps to get there. That's awareness, that's growth, that's healing, that's change. That's what I'm on here for. Hope you tune in again. Thank you so much for watching.